Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is Mo Zolfikar with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read more about what Mo writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com or you can click the link to our website in the description below. Put simply, loads of debt can be a silent killer for companies. When times are good, with low interest rates and a growing economy, debt is harmless. But when the economy turns or growth slows down, interest payments pile up and flexibility disappears. No or low debt isn't just a nice to have, it could even be a competitive advantage. For income investors with a long term focus, a debt free balance sheet is a sign of discipline, resilience, and smart management. With this in mind, take a look at Movado Group Inc., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol MOV, a company that runs one of the tightest ships in the luxury space. Its management is laser focused, manages its cash conservatively, and quietly rewards those who own MOV stock. It sounds bold at a moment when MOV stock is trending downward and it seems like markets have a pessimistic view, but this company is built to last. This decline in the MOV stock price could be a blessing in disguise. So, Mo, tell us a little bit about Movado Group.
Thanks, Daniela. Headquartered in Paramus, New Jersey, Movado Group designs, sources, markets, and distributes watches in the US and internationally. It operates under two business segments. The company offers its watches under Movado, Concord, Ebel, Olivia Burton, and MVMT brands. It also licensed brands such as Coach, Tommy Hilfiger, Hugo Boss, Lacoste, and Calvin Klein. Furthermore, Movado designs, sources, and markets and distributes jewelry and other accessories and provide after sales and shipping services. Movado's customers include jewelry store chains, department stores, independent regional jewelers, online marketplaces, retail stores, and third-party e-commerce resellers. The company also sells directly to consumers through its e-commerce platform.
And Mo, how's the financial performance looking? I'd imagine it's rough given the overall macroeconomic conditions.
So, Movado is actually reporting solid financials despite all the headwinds there are these days. On April 16th, the company reported its financial results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2025. And again, like Movado's recent financial continue to tell a story of resilience. It's not a secret. Again, luxury retail sector has faced a lot of pressures from slowing consumer spending in recent quarters. But this company's profit margins remain healthy. Plus, its inventory is well managed and expenses are under control. Now, giving you a little bit overview of what's happening. Movado's net sales for fiscal year 2025 amounted to $653.4 million, and its diluted earnings per share was 81 cents. Moreover, the company doesn't have any debt, and we touched on this earlier as well. And that's a big, big thing these days, given how interest rates haven't really come down. And the fact is, if you look at the long-term yields at the bonds these days, it looks like interest rates are here to remain higher for longer. And in this way, Movado is doing really well because a massive debt load would eat into the company's profits and amplify its losses. Looking at the balance sheet, Movado ended the fiscal year in great shape. It had current assets of $490 million, of which $208 million was cash and cash equivalents. Its current liabilities were about $113 million. And if you do simple math, you'll find that Movado actually has a working capital of over $377 million. And keeping all this in mind, I can't help but think that the fact that MOV stock has fallen 38% over the past 1 year is just an overreaction. If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled Three Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video.
And investors get consistent payouts with MOV stock.
That's very true. MOV stock currently offers a very attractive dividend yield, especially when you compare it to other luxury or retail names out there. But the most important thing to discuss here is the dividend consistency. and the management's commitment to keeping shareholders happy. You see, Movado doesn't overpromise. It pays what it can afford and maintains that payout through various market conditions. On April 11th, Movado's board of directors approved a dividend payment of 35 cents per share that was paid out for May 6th. But this wasn't just one off payment. The company has been dishing out 35 cents per share dividends per quarter since early 2022. This translates into $1.40 per share on annual basis, which gives MOV stock a dividend yield of 8.43%. One must be asking, like, are the dividends safe here? Especially Movado does belong to a very cyclical industry and there are headwinds at the moment. And I believe given how tight this company is managed, dividends are okay. However, I also think investors shouldn't be hoping for massive increase in payout. And this is because, again, luxury sector is going through a rough patch. And I would assume Movado's management is going to be a little hesitant before they take any big steps in giving out more payment that they can afford. But I think once the dust clears, dividends could increase here.
Thanks, Mo, for your insights. MOV stock offers something that's getting harder to find these days: a business with no debt, a management team focused on the long term, and a dividend shareholders can count on. For income investors who are looking for stocks that don't give them nightmares, MLV stock seems to check all the boxes. It can't be stressed enough. Movado has no leverage and boosts good products and a business that generates robust cash and makes sure investors are happy. It's a stock that's loved by institutional investors as well. As for the most recent data, over 93% of all outstanding Movado shares were held by 200 institutional investors. Royce and Associates LP, BlackRock Inc., and Dimensional Fund Advisors LP are the top three holders of MOV stock. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. Or you could click the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.